Can you hear it, Elise? The woodland. My grove. It's aching. What are you saying, Rosemarine? You've lost your wits the moment we got here. Even under their influence, it's still... I'm serious, Rosemarine. That's enough. It's aching for what was taken from its bosom, Elise. Now that you're here, it's reacting to you. I still don't understand, Rosemarine. What are... Can you hear it? Hear what? These roots, the earth.
Hi.
They'll guide you to your rightful place, Elise. I don't have time for this nonsense, Rosemarine. I've done what I came here to do. We ought to leave. To the womb, Elise. Where you were conceived. Where you will go to meet your fate. You're not listening. To think he is once more trying to take you away from me. Turned my bosom into this parched wasteland, and yet... this womb of mine still responds to your presence all the same.
Okay, Rosemarine, we're getting going a little fast here. We haven't even had, like, we've had dinner a couple times, but you gotta take me out a few more times before you start talking about your womb.
What in the... I will bring you home, Elise. I will do everything in my power to... Rosemarine! Take my hand! What in the... I will bring you home, Elise. Come with me, Rosemarine. We have to get out of here.
Hello? I guess that's what happened to the horse. No! No! Oh, that was an instant kill? And I have to do that whole fucking scene again? Upsetting. God, I have to go do that full scene again. Rosemarine, can you stop being weird for a moment? And I can't even skip this. I just gotta mash. I am so fascinated about what's happening here. I wonder if I'm actually going to see it because I'm not romancing Rosemarine. Like, how much of the story is locked behind her romance route? I wonder. Please don't put me back in the womb. I don't have that kink. I don't have that kink. That's not a fetish I have. Okay. Running. Oh, okay. Oh, am I safe? Was that it? Okay, I just had to avoid him once. That's fine. Okay. This way. Oh, do I have to avoid him again? Help! No! No chase scenes! I don't like them! I don't enjoy this! This is not fun! Ah, no! Terrible! Terrible! Awful! No! How the hell? Okay, there's shadows. There's shadows. Watch for the shadows. Watch for the shadows. Watch them. Oh, there was 2 of them. Fuck you. Rosemarine, book it. Dear Lord! Is it gone, Rosemarine?
I suppose.
What was that? That thing, anyhow?
They're preparing for her arrival, it seems.
That's me?
I've never seen him this eager, I must say.
What in the Lord's name is going on here?
You'll slip away. If I don't hurry, I'll lose you.
Rosemarine, what's wrong with you?
Elise!
I've had it. We're leaving this place. That sure is me.
Trying to lure you in, is he?
Huh?
Isn't this what you most desire? Glory, luxury, prestige? He's trying to show you that.
Let's get out of here, Rosemarine. Acorn! I should eat some of those, actually. Let's eat some acorns. I can't eat the purse. Let's eat a soup. And then we can eat an acorn. We're good. We're doing good. Oh, we're doing it again! Oh, we're doing it again! We're doing it again! We're running, we're running, we're running, we're running, run, 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 run. Rosemarine, you gotta book it. Rosemarine! Come, quick! You have to get up! Huh?
I will lose you again, my beloved. If I don't hurry, you'll slip away.
You're not Rosemarine. So wait, was that not Rosemarine the whole time? I kind of thought, like, why would she be let in? Oh, we're in bed. We went to sleep. Oh, what am I to do? I feel so confused. I don't know what I'm doing or where I'm going. That wasn't Rosemarine either. Oh, what am I getting myself into? I'm so utterly alone.
Let me guide you, Elise.
Rosemarine. Oh, a cinematic! Let's go flying on a goat! Wild and wandering thistle. I think I may cut this part out, so I'm not going to talk very much. Because I don't know if this will copyright strike me or not, so I'm going to skip this part. Yep, it sure is Wednesday.
When did I get here? That dream I had about Rosemarine. Rosemarine! I have to find her. Ugh, my eye! That wretched crow. I ought to find Rosemarine.
Just curious. I have not noticed myself collecting any fireflies. But I guess I've been collecting fireflies. Alright, let's see how our girl's doing. She out back? There's Flock.
There you are, Flock. Ought to be nice being a goat, huh? Not one care in the world, oblivious to everything.
Would you like to live deliciously, Elise? Wouldst thou like to live deliciously? Okay, bye, Flock. Rosemarine? She in the granary? Where's my girl? Where's my friendo? Rosemarine? Rosemarine? You in the granary, girl? Oh, there you are.
Rosemarine! Good morning, Elise. Have you completely lost your wits, Rosemarine? Last night in the woods, what were you thinking, saying... Oh, I'm sorry, that wasn't... You weren't yourself, Rosemarine. What do you mean? Oh, don't give me that now. No, Elise, I didn't even step foot in the woods. You were with me the entire time, Rosemarine. No, I wasn't. I couldn't follow you into the woods. The trees blocked my path. You went on ahead, no matter how much I called for you, and I did wait for you, but you never came back for me. If that wasn't Rosemarine, then who in the Lord's name? Is everything all right, Elise? You look a little... Rosemarine, you can talk to me. You don't have to keep it all to yourself. I had a dream about you. It was... Oh, Elise! I saw you and your grandmother, and it felt like I was seeing your... My path to finding you in Kieferberg. Oh, Elise, it's fate. Fate, you say? You still don't believe it, do you? Hard not to after last night. Oh, did you get it? Huh? Why, the testament, Elise. Yes, those crows, I was offered a strand of my own hair, and... Oh, Elise, that's wonderful! All you need to do is prepare it to be eaten. Eaten? Remember, these are gifts you're giving to him, Elise. But it's... hair. A part of your own mortal body, yes! Gifts for the host. Food, drink, and good company. Food, you say. The tender flesh needs to be food. You look tired, Elise. Is everything all right? I feel like I'm losing my wits, Rosemarine. Elise. Come now, let's head out to work. Everything's falling into place, Elise. You'll see.
Alright, let's go. Let's see, on my... When do I get to investigate the note? Have I missed my window for that somehow? Alright, well we say we survived. It's fine, we made it. I'm gonna try it again. I'm gonna try it every time today. I'm gonna try to see if I can look at the windmill. Better come back some other time. I guess so. Let's go to Kieferberg. Let's see what other horrendous things have happened to the village while last night.
Oh, there's so many crows. What are these crows doing here? Elise? Is everything all right? This can't be good. I'd best hurry.
Go away. Get fucked. Fuck off. I like crows. What are you all doing? Give me that fucking acorn. It's mine now. Oh, there's so many. What do I got for money? What do I got for money? I don't remember how to check the money. Hey, do you bake with hair? Can you make something out of hair for me? Can you bake a bread with hair? I'm pretty sure that's what I gotta do. I gotta bake a bread with hair. I got wheat tied up with hair.
What's all this? I don't think I've ever seen so many crows all at once. Come, Rosemarine, we must find out what's going on.
Must we? What if we don't, though? What if we just don't? What if we just pretend nothing's happening? Let's just go pick apples. It's fine. Everything's fine. I'd best go lend the lads a hand, Brunhild.
No, Guido, please don't go. What's going on here? You don't mean to say you haven't seen them, do you? I've seen them before anyone else in Kieferberg, as you know.
My, you ought to know something about this, then.
Oh, please stop with that nonsense, Mrs. Wilma.
Those wretched things broke into the windmill, Elise. Hence why I'd best head back there, Brunhild.
She's pregnant, Guido. Don't let her get worked up. They broke into the windmill, Mr. Guido?
Stole our grain, the bastards. I must go, Brunhild. I can't stand here all day.
Oh, Guido, what if they attack me while you're away?
They're crows. You'll live. What do you want, Miss Odile? You know what? I'm not going to talk to you. You're just going to be suspicious of me. And I'd like to keep my suspicion down as much as possible this playthrough. Just in case. Oh, wheat. Let's go to the windmill.
Oh, excuse me.
I'll take good care of it, Father. There's nothing to see here, Elise. You'd best head back into town. You were the one who first saw these crows, weren't you, Elise?
It's not as though you folks believed me when it mattered.
I said it last night, and I'll say it again. You're hiding.
It matters not, old Johan.
We must focus on the matter at hand. We've all had our fill of trouble last night, didn't we? We don't need any more yelling, that's for sure. Now, they didn't steal that much grain, folks.
How much did they steal, Mr. Gustav?
About a sack in total. We got here in time to prevent the worst. The darn birds were building a nest in the oven. We ought to give it a good scrubbing later. It doesn't seem they're keen on attacking us, at least. We've locked it up and trusted Eugen here with the key for now. I appreciate the trust. Of course, especially after all of yesterday's goings-on.
Because he was stolen from, or because he had no horses to steal the grain with?
Who's to stand guard here, then? Before we get into that, Bernhard, there's something I'd like to say. We're all well aware of what happened last night. However, we ought to stick together, folks, now more than ever. You heard the man. Kieferberg is what we make of it, don't forget that.
I ought to head back to church.
Is that Fel feeling better, Father?
That's what I'm looking into, Finn.
You best go with, Elise. The Goon will fill you in, I'm certain.
Will do, Mr. Gustav. I was wondering, Elise. Mr. Bernhard said the crows were trying to make a nest in the oven. I suppose it's the cozy little nook. I don't see what's so... So there's an oven in the windmill, right? There's always been an oven in the windmill, Rosemarine. What's your... The tender flesh, Elise. Wouldn't this be a good way to prepare it? Making bread out of it, you say? Maybe you could ask about town if they'd let you in? That's rather risky, Rosemarine. I suppose, but... I can't think of anywhere other way either. It's worth a try, I'd say. All right, I'll see what I can find out.
I'd say they stuck in through the roof, Gustav.
When did you realize the crows were in the windmill, Mr. Ludwig?
Heinrich came in to collect some flour this morning. He was the one who gave the alert.
So you've locked it up, have you?
We must keep those birds out at least, or they'll take all our grain.
You could... Maybe if you scatter some grain elsewhere, Mr. Gustav, then the windmill could still be available and...
We've thought about that, Elise. Nobody was in favor of wasting any more grain, lass.
Ah, I see.
You ought to keep a close eye on the windmill, Elise. You can never work with Eugen, mate, perhaps.
No, of course.
Okay.
Ba-ba-da-ba.
Better days will come, lad. When I'm settled in Primeldorf, God willing. Don't make hasty decisions, Eugen. What is it, Elise?
With the key to the windmill, even.
Lass is right, Eugen. It's a shame for you to leave. Nothing I can do about that, folks. There's nothing left for me here in Kieferberg, you see.
Still, I think everyone would miss you, Mr. Eugen.
Please reconsider. No, I've made up my mind, but I do appreciate it, Elise. Even this key. I will only be holding on to it until the evening.
Until the evening, Mr. Eugen.
It's too much responsibility, lass. I'm not too comfortable with it in my pocket, I must admit.
Why not hand it over to someone else, then? I could take it to Mr. Gustav if you'd like.
It's all right, Elise. There's no better place than Kieferberg, lad. Okay. We've learned... What's my adjective? Okay. Alright. What can I can't remember. I don't want to eat that. I wish I could remember how to just open this without opening my... Okay. Let's go this way. There's so many... Oh, hey. That symbol again. Suspicious. Mighty suspicious. Wow, there's crows everywhere. Shoo! Shoo, shoo, shoo! I like crows, actually. Crows are cool. They're very smart. They're good friends. I would like to befriend a crow. Okay. Let's go talk to these people.
It's nice to see you, Elise. You've heard about Apfel, I assume. No, I haven't. Apfel was very ill last night, Elise. He had a very high fever. He was delirious. Oh, the poor lad. I can't bear looking at his little hands. What about them, Mrs. Dorothea? It's best you hear it from me, Elise, so you get the real story. You've been up all night, Lisbeth. We can tell her. Apfel is fine now, as you can see, but last night I was awoken by him moaning, squeaking nonsense. His fever was boiling him alive. We called for Father Hans and brought him to the church, but Atfel had never been so ill, so I thought I'd lose him. He wasn't all there, either. Kept mumbling to himself, and I don't know how, but his hands are injured. It's horrifying. They were so bloody. It was as if they were pecked at by something. I can't explain it.
Please collect yourself, Mrs. Lisbeth.
That's right, Mrs. Lisbeth. Take deep breaths. At first I thought he'd caught the goat's sickness somehow, but it doesn't explain his hands or what happened to my goats. Oh, this is my disgrace. It's all right, Mrs. Lisbeth. We're all here for you. It's all right. What about the goats? It must have happened while we were praying for... Oh, content warning! It must have happened while we were praying for Atfel in church. When Mrs. Lisbeth went to fetch him dry clothes, she happened upon 2 of her goats lying on the ground. They bled to death. Their tongues had been ripped out, and their heads were severed too.
You can rest assured we'll help you, Mrs. Lisbeth. I shall arrange for a doctor to come as soon as possible.
What am I to do with one sick goat, Father?
We will make certain you and the children don't go without, Mrs. Lisbeth.
You're welcome to have supper with Finn and I any time, Lisbeth. Thank you, but I don't have strength, Dorothea. Mrs. Dorothea will be looking after Atfel, Mrs. Lisbeth. You'd best go home and rest for the day. Of course, Father. Thank you.
Come, I'll walk you and Atfel home.
This is awful, Elise. I ought to pay them a visit later.
Alright, let's go make some moolah.
It's one thing after another, isn't it? But first things first. I ought to figure out how I'm going to get my hands on that key.
Alright, first, we're gonna check the fucking windmill. What are you doing here, Rosemarine?
Any luck, Elise? No, I think I've lost it in Rosemarine. Folks won't let me through at all. Mr. Eugen won't give me the key. I see. If you could somehow prepare it in there, Elise. I know. You do have that oven in the backyard, but...
That's true. Why don't we use that instead, Rosemarine?
No, I'd say those crows were trying to tell you something, Elise. By gathering in the windmill, huh? They're urging you to do it, that's for certain.
I don't think there's anything else I can do, Rosemarine. Yeah, right now, Rosemarine, I'm sorry, I gotta go look at the other windmill. God, the crows! Crows! There's so many of them. Away! Da, 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 da. Let's go look at the old windmill. The old windmill. Let's go look at an old windmill and see if we can't get that story event finally. Finally! This wasn't open before. Yes, it was! At least it's been open for days!
Someone's been in here recently. I have to be careful.